You know, watching something old transform into something new can be pretty powerful, especially when there's a rich history. And that's why we have so enjoyed following the Packing House project in Cambridge.
A building that was once a Phillips packing company factory is being repurposed in a way that's sure to foster creativity and economic development in Dorchester County. DelmarvaLife's Zarrilli takes us inside and shows us what's new.
It's been a few years now that we've been following the Packing House project here in Cambridge. Today we're going to go inside and you will not believe how this is coming together.
It really is like raising a child.
A child that might not be all grown up yet, but is most certainly getting there through the hard work of all kinds of people.
The architects, the builders, the developers, the project managers, the superintendent, me, we've all kind of nurtured this along the way in all of our different ways of being involved. And now it is like, it's standing on its own 2 feet at this point, which is super exciting.
Jody Schramm is the community manager of Merge. That's a 17,000 square foot space within the Packing House that fosters creativity and collaboration among all types of tenants.
All of the offices have been finished. We've provided conference rooms and shared open workspaces. This beautiful bar area is not just for us to work at, but we also have had music programs. It's been rented for private events, some fundraising events.
Right now, Jody says Merge is about a third occupied. One of those happy tenants, Moving Dorchester Forward, an organization dedicated to creating change for children and families in the community that just recently joined forces with the local management board.
And as we were making that transition, certainly we needed to go out and find an alternative space. So it made sense. This space was designed to be community friendly and a community space.
Nancy Shockley is the coordinator for the local management board. She says in addition to the cost-cutting benefit, the teamwork is a big-time bonus.
I love it here. I do. The opportunity to be close to housing community development. Some of our other community partners are here in this space too. It's very inviting for our families and our partners to come into.
Nancy's a native of the area and has special ties to this long-standing landmark.
My dad actually worked on this building and did some work in this building, so as an electrician. So it's kind of been full circle, we were able to bring him into that building and take a look at the building to see what it was going to be when it still had holes in the roof and water dripping down.
It's kind of retro and futuristic all at the same time. You kind of love the fact that they've kept this structure, the glass is still authentic, but you do have the floors that are nice and polished, much different than they were in some places.
Kevin Beverly is the interim director of Moving Dorchester Forward. His roots with this past community pillar run deep.
I had relatives who worked in this building, so having this restored is kind of that revitalization of Cambridge. We struggled in the 60s. We struggled with race, we struggled with economics, and this is a picture looking forward versus thinking about our past.
Part of this picture forward will soon be 411 Kitchen and Blue Oyster Environmental. As far as Merge goes, memberships are flexible.
We'd love for people to really settle in and put down some roots, and at the same time we understand that in today's work environment, there's a lot of flexibility that's required, and there are plenty of nomadic workers who, need a spot to land for a short period of time and then they move on.
They also offer open memberships for folks who don't need an office space but need office resources. I asked Jody if she desires any tenants in particular.
2 things that I'm looking for in this building that I would broadcast this widely is really great coffee and really great ice cream.
Can't say that'll hurt. And the outside space is getting a boost too. Take a look at the landscaped Rails to Trails path. And the city of Cambridge is working on the 6.5-acre space behind the building to be a beautiful new park.
I'm a big believer in sustainability, and so not taking down a building that really was in terrible disrepair was a heroic effort, but I think also culturally important, aesthetically important. I think it's great for the town of Cambridge to have, some element of the Phillips packing house, which was a huge contributor to the community employment, to have preserved that.
I think it is already so beautiful in there, and I can't wait to see it keep on progressing in the future. And for more information on how to get in contact with anybody here, just visit DelmarvaLife.com.
Now, as far as when the entire project will be complete, Jody says there's no definitive timeline. Much of it depends on the first floor tenants who are waiting for additional funds to finish their spaces.
How long do you think people refer to it as the old Phillips?
Forever and ever.
Yeah, but still, yeah, it is amazing to see a change like that.